Hi, Simon here. Just going to do a recap on an update that I did a while back. So this one's about the scammers again, unfortunately. I was talking to somebody on TikTok earlier on today, and I checked their profile. Had a GoFundMe in there. When I looked at the GoFundMe, had a huge amount of fundraising in there. Same name as the person who is supposedly controlling that. And so I said to them, well, if I send you a message, will you tell me what I send you? And then you can confirm who you are, and I'll believe that you say who you say you are. And then I will take your recommendation for whichever fundraiser it is that you're promoting to me. Said, unfortunately, given that my phone's connected to the world, I just can't take anybody at face value. So if I go and click on the button, you tell me the email address that you get the message from, then I'll know you're genuinely who you say you are, and we can, have a discussion. Getting good with these planes. Must be about the 5th or the 6th recording I've had a plane go over me. Anyway, so I had to explain it to them a little bit because they came back with that I don't understand. So I said, look, I go to your profile on GoFundMe, I scroll down, I click on the contact button. That contact button sends a message to the GoFundMe owner. That owner's you, according to your TikTok name. So you should get the email from me. So you can tell me what email address that I've sent you a message from. Oh, yeah. So I sent it. I don't think they realise quite how this works. So I said, oh yeah, I've got your message, and they gave me my email address, and it's like, yeah, that is an email address that I've got out there. You can find that if you look for me. It's not that difficult. So I said, well, I'm sorry, but that's not the email address I used. But it is the email address that's on my GoFundMe, so maybe you've seen that instead. How about you just tell me the code that I put in the email? They didn't get that one. So yet another scammer on TikTok taking the name of somebody who's got a GoFundMe profile with a high amount of donations, and then trying to pass themselves off as somebody who's got some amazing campaign fund manager, which is probably just them. And so yeah, you've got to be careful. I mean, even if they're saying they've, even a smaller GoFundMe might, they might try, instead of knowing this one was like $100,000 had been collected. And it's like, well, I'm sorry, but I need to verify it's you before I can trust you. And of course, they told me they'd received my email, and so I asked them for the code that was in the email. I was still waiting after a couple of minutes, and it's like, wow, they clearly haven't. So I just reported them as an attempted scammer and blocked them. It's a shame because you do get your hopes up a little bit sometimes, but people saying nice things about your campaign and how they relate and how they'd like to help everybody out like they were helped out. It all, can potentially push the right buttons. But really, at the end of the day, you've got to be so careful because, these people will do anything to get your money. And a lot of people on GoFundMe are on there because they're vulnerable, they're in need. And it's very easy to be taken advantage of these days. So, just have your wits about you. Don't trust anything anyone says. And if you don't understand how to try and verify somebody online, find somebody that does and just get them to talk you through it. Or you can contact me, I'll help you. Because there are loads of them out there, and they're pretty unscrupulous. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you can, share this message, and I'll see you on the next.